of June 26, 2024 at 6 p.m. at the Sussex County Administrative Center, Commissioner Meeting Room, 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey. Can I have a roll call, please?
Deputy Director Carney?
Here.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Here.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Here.
Director Space?
Here. Number 3, moment of silence and salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 4, public statement. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975, adequate notice as defined by Section 3D of Chapter 231, PL 1975, has been made by regular mail and email, such notice being submitted on January 7th, 2024, from the Administrative Center of the County of Sussex, located at 1 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey, to the following: New Jersey Herald, Star Ledger, and is also posted on the bulletin board maintained in the Administrative Center for public announcements and has been submitted to the Sussex County Clerk in compliance with said act. At this time, please mute all electronic devices. Number 5, approval of agenda. We have a couple of changes to tonight's agenda. First, the ordinance being introduced tonight for the first reading has one change. The ordinance will be reducing the charging stations being installed from 4 to 2, with 2 electric vehicle parking spots being reserved. In addition, item 14, Resolution C, is being tabled tonight pending receipt of further information. Lastly, item 17, personnel agenda, will be discussed after executive session. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as amended?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner Schick.
Second.
And Commissioner DeGroot seconds. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Number 6, we have no proclamation certificates or presentations. Number 7, no public hearing. Number 8, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make a comment of 3 minutes or less regarding an agenda item. Please line up to the microphone and state your name, municipality, and agenda topic for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Second.
In a second. Deputy Director Carney, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? The floor is open for agenda topics only. Okay. Can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment? Okay, Commissioner Schick? In a second.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Number 9, Commissioner comments, and I will start with Commissioner Schick.
Okay. Thank you, Director. So today I attended the Senior Olympics hosted by the Township of Vernon at the Maple Grange Park. It was amazing to see all the seniors come out to participate, especially in this heat. We all know how much I love the heat, right? So I was baking out there. But I want to specifically thank Lorraine Hintz for the hard work she and her team did to put this event on. It was a terrific event. And the Township of Vernon for assisting in all their hard work in getting this event off the ground. Congratulations to all the athletes from Hopatcong, Sparta, Vernon, Hardiston, Montague, and the seniors that attended representing the YMCA. Also today I met with Dr. Connolly over at Sussex Community College. He provided me some updates about the college, the College Fire Academy, and the Veterans Affairs at the college. The college has expressed great care regarding the veterans. They have a program called Veterans 8 Keys to Success, and they'll be kicking that off in September. Also, they offer discounts to the beneficiaries of deceased veterans, so family members can attend there as well at a discounted rate. They've also told me today that something I didn't know about, which was a emergency relief fund for new veterans, new students that may be struggling with their cash flow. And that is just to get them on their feet. Nothing, they're not supporting them per se, but let's just say they moved here and they're getting ready to start the semester off and they have a problem. They're not able to make their rent. They have a little bit of money that they can help that particular veteran make their rent, get stabilized so that they can, be a productive student and attend their classes. They will also be attending Sussex County Day to showcase, what they have to offer. Lastly, I was talking with the Fire Academy Director, Dr. John Dixon. I'm sorry, not Dr. Dixon, John Dixon. And together in collaboration with the fire departments, the Fire Academy and the college are going to host their very first responders day at the college. And what they're hoping to do is create an environment of recruitment, since our volunteer recruitment is so low. All the volunteer fire and EMS departments around the county are struggling to get new members. So they thought that would be a great way to showcase the apparatus, the operations, and talk about the educational aspects at the Fire Academy, and help them get a accredited education and service and training for firemen, so they can actually get college credit and they can get service training so that they can make all of their required certifications so that they can become a firefighter. So with that, Director, those are my comments.
Thank you. Commissioner Commissioner DeGroot, sorry.
It's all
He's
good.
got
It's all good. Last Monday, the County Agricultural Development Board met. I wanted to note that the State Agricultural Development Board attended to present the revision on the state-wide farmland preservation appraisal value formula. This is the same formula I've been educating people on about my travels, around the county on the farmland preservation revitalization tour. The discussion was very informative as well as collaborative and focused on how to best utilize the formula within Sussex County. So it was really neat to just have an open discussion on what us, the agricultural community would like to see in this formula, because Sussex County, our soil is very unique, very rocky, as you can imagine, gardening and digging and everything. So we expressed our concerns, and I appreciate them coming out. Additionally, I attended the Musconetcon Watershed Annual Meeting. Executive Director Thomas DeLessie did an excellent job organizing the event, presenting the past year's accomplishments, as well as introducing the vision plan for the Musconetcon Watershed. The top three goals really is to protect and preserve the Musconetcon River, its headwater lakes. The target is to restore the water to state standards and reduce stream bank erosion by 25%. Goal number 2 was to ensure equal access to clean, efficient, safe, and cost-effective water. And goal number 3 was to preserve open space and make it available and accessible to all, and preserve farmland to promote river-friendly and regenerative agriculture. To read more about the draft for the vision plan for the Musconetcon watershed, you go to www.musconetcon.org. It's the first thing that shows up, so very easy to find. Additionally, the Division of Health, Office of Public Health and Nursing, a women's health screening clinic will be held on Thursday, July 11th, 2024, from 4:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Office of Public Health Nursing, 201 Wheatsworth Road, Hamburg. This clinic offers a variety of health screenings and education. The service is available free to uninsured and underinsured county residents who qualify for the New Jersey Cancer Education and Early Detection Program. Schedule an appointment, call the Office of Public Health Nursing at 973-579-0570. Congratulations also, Division of Senior Services, Lorraine, and all the county workers for putting on an amazing Senior Olympics this afternoon. I attended, and all I heard was just like, it's truly amazing, everyone getting together, and you really can't put a price tag on just like enjoying it. So, congratulations. Finally, Deputy Director Carney and I had the pleasure of going down to Hopakon earlier for Flag Day. That parade was astonishing. Just congratulations and thank you to the Borough of Hopakon Elks, and the Mayor for putting on a wonderful event. So that's it. I do have something for new business, but that's all.
Thank you. Deputy Director Carney?
You sure you're done?
Yeah, new business.
All right. I got a notice for County Route 517, Andover Sparta Road, gas main installation of a 6-inch steel and an 8-inch plastic gas main and residential gas services in and along Lenape Valley Road and Andover Sparta Road. Locations are as follows: County Road 517, Lenape Road and Andover Sparta Road, from Grist Lane, Andover Borough, and ending at or near 220 Andover Sparta Road in Andover. Estimated construction start will be on about June 24th. It's got to be the wrong date. Estimated construction completion will be September. Construction will require a daily road closure of County Route 517. Expect delays or plan alternate routes. County Route 517, Lake Pochong Road in Vernon, implementation of an all-way stop intersection of 517, McAfee Glenwood Road and Lake Pochong Road in Vernon Township. As a result of engineering study conducted by the County Division of Engineering, an all-way stop has been implemented at an intersection of County Route 517, McAfee Glenwood Road and Lake Pochong Road in Vernon Township. The implementation was authorized by the Sussex County Board of County Commissioners at its May 22nd meeting, 2024 meeting. Work was completed by the in-house construction forces of the Sussex County Office of Bridge and Traffic Safety.
We're finishing that today.
Yeah, they were.
Doing it
Yeah,
today.
You saw that today?
It's there.
Someone blew.
That's right where that retaining wall is heading to Maple Grange, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Just a couple things from District 24. I'm not going to read all of this, but since the mayor here is of Frankfurt's here and councilman from Sussex Borough, I just will cut to the chase when it comes to this. Mayor, Sussex County municipalities and school districts were awarded local recreation improvement grants from the NJ Department of Community Affairs. Frankfurt Township Board of Ed has been approved to receive $70,000. This will provide funds to refurbish existing baseball, softball, and basketball recreation spaces, as well as improve pedestrian and community access to spaces. Sussex Wantage Regional School has been approved to receive $72,000. This award will provide funds to enhance the outdoor athletic fields of Sussex Middle School. The fields are used in partnership with the local community and recreational programs. There's others, but I'm not going to bore you with them. State budget. State budget is due to be voted on this Friday by both the state and assembly. Senator Space and Assembly members Fantasian and Ganamore are opposed to the spending plan to help fund the increases in spending in the budget. There are several taxes which are being proposed to be raised, but details are still being worked out. The three legislators oppose any increase in state taxes and fees which may come out of the budget deal. A full report will be provided for the next commissioners' meeting. Legislation has been introduced to provide funding for Highlands landowners and to renew the dual appraisal process to determine property values for properties in Highlands whose owners are pursuing preservation dollars. Legislation is numbered at A4627 and S3466. Our favorite, Route 15, which cost me another 30 minutes a day. In their last meeting with the legislators and other officials, the state DOT says that they are on schedule to have the southbound lanes in Jefferson reopened on July 19th. Got that, Mr. Scruton? And they are actually, I talked to Assemblywoman Fantasia last week, and she was on the phone with the mayor of Jefferson, and they're actually a little ahead of schedule, but that can change with day by day with weather. As Commissioner DeGroot said, we attended Flag Day 2 weekends ago, almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they had about 1,000 people, over 1,000 people there. I mean, that parade just went on and on and on. So kudos to Mayor Galate and the council for putting that together. It was a good job. It was a really good job. There's a lot of people there. It was impressive. It takes me a lot to be impressed, so it was good. I did it 2 weeks ago to the day. I went down to the Fleet Garage. I met with them. There was a new employee, a new mechanic, young guy. So I got to meet with them. All their tools were in. They were very happy. It was the first time I actually went to a garage that I didn't get any complaints whatsoever. It was
Is that why you left me out this time?
well, it was actually on the way home from Bible study, Jill. And you don't go to Bible study, so you were there. But it was a good visit. So that's all I have for now. Thank you.
Okay, so I have some good news here. I see Will Porter from the library here, the library director. He received a letter today from the state, and they said, thank you for supplying documentation describing the proposed change, documenting the new costs, and articulating the ways in which the revised project will continue to meet their programmatic intent of the originally approved project. Based on the documents you provided and in consultation with the president of Thomas Edison University, we find there is good cause to approve a substantial change to Sussex County's construction project pursuant to NJAC 15:24-4.1. The revised design described in the new documents reduces the square footage of the project to 3,750. As a result of this decrease, the maximum allowed grant amount based on the March 2024 revised per square foot cost is $1,572,815. The New Jersey State Library is preparing a grant amendment with a revised maximum grant amount award of $1,572,815 to document this change. The Dennis Library LCBA project may continue to move forward as indicated by the substantial change document with associated attachments and related clarifications that was submitted to the New Jersey State Library between February 14th, 2024 and June 25th, 2024. So that is good news. So thank you, Will, for all your hard work. And then we have another little brief thing that Commissioner Hayden would have read, but he's not here. Sussex County Library System seeks community input. The Sussex County Library System, SCLS, invites all community members to share their thoughts on library services, collections, programs, and spaces through its 2024 community survey. Help make your Sussex County Library System the best it can be. This is a fantastic opportunity for all members of the community to have their voices heard and help shape the future of the county library system. Whether you have suggestions for new programs, ideas for improving collections, or thoughts on how to enhance the buildings, the library wants to hear from you. The survey is anonymous. However, participants can enter a drawing to win a $100 grocery store gift card upon completion. All members of the community are encouraged to participate, not just library card holders. And there's different ways to participate. Online, you can complete the survey at tinyurl.com/33UJSCR3, which I imagine that link must be online because nobody's going to remember that from me saying it.
On our website,
Okay, great. Or visit any branch in person. So thank you for that. I have Division of Social Services food drive to help feed Sussex County residents in need. ShopRite locations in Newton, Sparta, Franklin, and Sussex collected food this past Saturday to benefit the food pantry at the Sussex County Division of Social Services. iHeartMedia 103.7 WNNJ and 102.3 WSUS personalities were on location at the Sussex ShopRite to spearhead the drive. Donations will help replenish the shelves at the Social Services Food Pantry to assist families and individuals in need in addition to supporting local food pantries. The donations will also help provide nutritious meals to children who are home during the summer months. If anyone is in need of food for themselves or their family, they can stop by the Division of Social Services located at 83 Spring Street, Newton, New Jersey from 8:30 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. Food or pet donations are accepted during these hours, or special arrangements can be made for after-hour donations by calling 973-383-3600. Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program. The Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program provides financially eligible individuals who are over age 60 and older with a one-time $50 electronic benefit to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables at participating farm stands in New Jersey. This once-a-year benefit is available at the Division of Senior Services Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. Eligible seniors who are disabled and not able to come into the office can have an application and their benefit mailed to them. In addition, Senior Services staff will be distributing the Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program benefit at the locations below during the beginning of July. July 2nd, 2024 from 10 to 12 at the Vernon Senior Center, 21 Church Street, Vernon. July 2nd from 3 to 4 p.m. the Newton Town Center, 225 Spring Street, Newton. This benefit will be available from June 1st through September 30th, 2024 and must be redeemed by November 30th, 2024. Please contact Senior Services at 973-579-0555 to apply or obtain additional information. And I want to echo the other commissioners' responses about the senior day today. You guys do an excellent job, and it is very impressive. And I think you said it takes like a year of planning. So So it's not just something that, like, we just show up. You guys do all the planning. We can't thank you, Rayanne. All you guys do. You both are looking a little sunburned. I
little
will
bit.
say that. Anyway, thank you. Okay,
Director?
yes.
Can I add something with the library? So now that we got the approval for the changes to get this moving, who's gonna take the reins on this?
Hi.
There we go.
You're gonna
So
take,
already
the ne-
has.
The next step, yeah, is getting in contact with their attorney to complete the closing and let us take the ownership
So-
of the library.
so we'll close until that happens. We're kinda a little stagnant, right? Because the sooner the better,
Yes.
the reason why we're in the predicament that we're in is because obviously inflation. So the
Right.
quicker we get this done, the quicker the better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you're gonna follow with that, but then who is going to kind of let us know what's gonna go on? Are we gonna leave that up to Commissioner Hayden since he is liaison?
This
director?
turns into a capital project plan, that's under Keith. Once we clear the ways that we
So
own,
then-
he can get the architects all up to speed and getting the specs done, get the bid packages done, get the bids out. It becomes one of his projects that's on the board you're gonna see here in about
All
30
right, so,
minutes.
so then it will be a facilities report that I'll be
Absolutely.
reporting on.
Yep.
And the only other thing that I'd like to add, and we should keep in the loop, is Will Porter. Going forward, he should be obviously
I'm sure
entitled
Will's gonna
to-
be right on it.
the information, because he's the one who's gonna, I mean, once this construction starts and whatnot, and people are still gonna be asking, he needs to have the answers. He's the guy in charge there, so.
But to your point, Commissioner, Will, I don't know, I didn't see in the grant application, is there any reporting that has to be done during the course of the project? I didn't see anything of any updates like that. Are we 25% complete?
There's some annual timeline adjustments and stuff that we've been keeping up with in the interim while we sort of
Okay,
the changes in between.
make sure we keep them happy.
But beyond that and submission of expenses that are reimbursed via the grant,
Right,
that sort of thing.
perfect.
Do we have any idea of how long this could take before we start? I guess I'm like putting the cart before the horse.
So from my understanding is, previously, we were right at the finish line where we just need to complete closing, and there were communications with their lawyer, who I believe is a volunteer. So the communications back to us were a bit slow. So it's really about us applying pressure to get this done so we can move forward now that the grant has been amended and approved and hit the ground rolling.
Katie's credit,
Sounds
she
good.
found out about this about 3 hours ago,
Yeah,
so.
as I think we all did.
Well, the other important thing too, Katie, is while you're doing that and talking to their lawyer, there is money in their fund.
Yes.
I don't know if we have that amount.
I know
I believe that's in the
I'm sure
improvement.
it's changed since.
what it originally was, I don't know
I'm
what it is.
sure, so that would be nice to find out too, because that's gonna offset this cost.
Mhm.
And last time I heard a number, it was right around $300,000. That goes along with the building.
That'd be an Elka
For,
question.
for
I thought it was more than that.
Trust fund.
the trust fund, the library trust
Li-
fund.
Library trust fund? Well, I guess, I don't know, I'm assuming that's what they call
The
it.
short answer is we don't know. They have done some work on the building in the interim, so I imagine it's not as much as it was the last time we were.
Right, so that's important. I'm curious to see what that is. Just so you guys know, because you haven't been here that long, like when we first were, gonna take on this project in the building, there was a trust fund, a library trust fund, which they take and maintain the building and whatnot, and we were gonna inherit that money along with the building. And the number at the time was around $300,000.
Is that offsetting or is that
They
in
will
addition
offset-
to?
No, it would offset the cost,
Offset the,
so it's a little bonus package, so you all know.
I saw that Will bought a new shovel and a hammer. He's gonna get out
Yeah,
there
and a
too.
paintbrush.
And a paintbrush, so.
Okay. Number 10, approval of consent agenda. There is none. Number 11, approval of minutes of the regular meeting, June 12th, 2024. Can we get a motion to approve the meetings, the minutes from the regular meeting of June 12th?
So moved.
Okay,
Second.
Commissioner Schick and Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Number 12 is the ordinance. A, introduction for first reading, ordinance 24-04. An ordinance of the County of Sussex, State of New Jersey, authorizing the implementation of parking meters and fees, annual parking passes and fees, public parking for electric vehicles and fees located on Sussex County property, commonly known as portions of 43 to 47 High Street, Newton, New Jersey, Block 5.01, Lot 319. Motion to adopt this ordinance on first reading and authorize the clerk to advertise this ordinance as introduced for first reading and also post same on the bulletin board in the lobby of the County Administrative Center, together with the notice of public hearing stating that a hearing will be held on July 10th, 2024 at 6 p.m. prior to final adoption of this ordinance. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney, a second. Commissioner Schick, any discussion?
Yeah, I think I've spoke about this at prior meetings, but I just want to reiterate. Speaking with Keith Nelson, our facilities manager, for people who don't know who he is, the parking garage is in, I'm not going to say disrepair, it needs a lot of repair. It's an old parking garage, and he's anticipating $3 million in the next 10 years. So doing this, installing these parking meters, basically is charging the people who are parking there instead of the taxpayer. So if you don't use it, you're not paying for it. I think it's a very good plan. I think it'll bring a lot of money in, and it will obviously save the taxpayer in the long run.
And it's the parking garage by the courthouse.
Yes. So, that's it. Thanks.
Okay, roll call, please.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes. Introduction for first reading, ordinance 24-05, an ordinance of the County of Sussex, State of New Jersey, authorizing the establishment of metered parking lot definitions, parking meter fees, permitted parking, additional rules and regulations, and public parking spaces for charging of electric vehicles located on Sussex County property, commonly known as portions of 43 to 47 High Street, Newton, New Jersey, Block 5.01, Lot 19. We need a motion to adopt this ordinance on first reading and authorize the clerk to advertise this ordinance as introduced for first reading and also post same on the bulletin board in the lobby of the County Administrative Center, together with the notice of public hearing stating that a hearing will be held on July 10th, 2024 at 6 p.m. prior to final adoption of this ordinance. A motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney, and a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion?
Just, yes, I have one question, and I know that we've answered it between ourselves, but I just want to be sure that no electric vehicles will be parked on any structure that is above ground,
Yes.
correct?
Ask that a different way.
Well,
There will be parking when you first come in the driveway and you make the left by the sheriff's offices over here. First 4 spots right there, you'll have 2 charging stations and you have 2 blank stations. They won't be in the parking deck. So to answer your question, there's be prohibited parking of electric vehicles within the decking.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
Okay.
So if you have an electric vehicle, you can charge, but you can only park at the charging station while your car is charging. You get a notification for your phone, and then you would have to move your car. So that's why we took 4 charging stations away, because why have charging stations if we're not going to have any electric vehicle parking spots? So we have 2 charging spots. They would have to get in their car and move to another spot over. It might sound crazy, but if you have an electric car, that's how it works when you go places. So I'm one of those crazy people that drives an electric car. Big mistake. But I've charged before, and I have to get back in my car and move it. So what we're doing here is nothing different, and any electric car owner will understand that that's common. If you leave your car in that spot, then you can, but the meter's going to continue to run, and that has happened to me. So that's why we amended it yesterday, and that's why it's amended on the ordinance
Well,
for the electric cars.
And I think as time progresses too, and we start raising some money with this meter program, we might be able to facilitate electric cars going forward.
Right.
So when that parking garage was built, we didn't think
No,
that there was going to be
not
electric cars,
No fire retardants for batteries then.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get to that point at one time.
So we don't have a lot of spots for electric cars, but we will have 2 besides the 2 charging spots. Okay. Any other discussion on it? Roll call, please.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes. Number 13, appointments and/or resignations. We have an appointment of Mario Poggi as a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Sussex County Municipal Utilities Authority, SCUMA, to fill the unexpired term of Robert Dabinet, effective immediately and expire January 31st, 2025. Can I get a motion to adopt Resolution A?
So moved.
Okay, Deputy Director Carney and Commissioner DeGroot. And discussion, I'll say that Mario is here, and he's from Sussex Borough, and we're happy to have you on, and happy that Sussex Borough, with all the fees that your town pays, will have a voice on the board. So, any other discussion?
No, you said
And
exactly.
I know how hard you work for Sussex Borough, with all your volunteerism and being on the council and the Historical Society. So thank you for all you do for the county. Okay, roll call, please.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes. Congratulations. Okay, number 14, we have Resolution A through G. Can I get a motion to adopt resolutions A, B, and D through G? Item C has been tabled, so take out item C. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Okay,
Second.
Commissioner DeGroot and a second from Commissioner Schick. Any discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes. Number 15, awards of contract change orders bid. Resolution A, the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex has reviewed the award of contract change orders bids consisting of various proposed resolutions and determined that adoption of the said resolutions is and will further the public interest. Can we get a motion to adopt Resolution A?
Still moved.
Okay. Deputy Director Carney, and a second.
Second.
Commissioner Schick, any discussion? Roll call.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes. Number 16, financial A. Can we get a motion to pay Bills List A for June 26, 2024?
Still moved.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney with a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Roll call, please. Any
Dep-
discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Yes. B, payment of Bills List B from June 26, 2024. Can I get a motion to pay Bills List B?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner DeGroot and Commissioner Schick seconds. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Deputy Director Carney?
Yes.
Commissioner DeGroot?
Yes.
Commissioner Hayden is absent. Commissioner Schick?
Yes.
Director Space?
Abstain. Number 17, personnel. We are holding this until after our executive session. Skip past that. Number 18, administrative report.
Real quick, I'll be very quick tonight. Previously, we mentioned that we had a group of our equipment operators that were going out to get certified, to get certification in equipment operating. That training has been completed. They're back. They were very excited about the skills that they picked up. The new guys were really thrilled because it was brand new to them. Even the senior guys said they came back and brought back additional skills that they didn't have. We've had the machine rodeo, if you will, out at SCUMA, where they went out and they practiced again. They took some of the newer guys that hadn't been on machines at all, that we got them out there, got them with the instructors, and got them up and running on the basics of that, and we'll continue to do that. What that does, it makes our guys more competent. It's less risk. They know what they're doing. It also opens up a much more fair playing field, if you will, for the younger guys that are not at shops, that don't have equipment. They now have opportunities to get on a piece of equipment to make them more eligible for equipment operator positions when they come down the road. So that was a real good opportunity. It was very well spent. And lastly, tomorrow, Commissioner Carney, myself, and Bill Copenhaul will be attending the Project Self-Sufficiency Mosaic Award. They are giving the award to County and Newton for the collaboration of the rehabilitation of Trinity Street and the implementation of the safe pedestrian walkway that goes down to Project Self-Sufficiency. So we'll be there at 12:30 tomorrow to accept that award. That's all I got.
Can you just do me a favor, the information that you just gave us, can you just pass that along to Rayanne? That way she has that, if she hasn't had it already.
Yep, absolutely.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 19, county council report.
I will save my report for executive session.
Thank you. Number 20, unfinished business. Number 21, new business.
Or, you want me to go first?
You first?
Okay. 3 minutes, promise. So I just wanted to introduce an exciting new initiative that I, in collaboration with Hutterdon and Warren County, have begin developing. Last week, Autumn, our very own Ron Tappan, and I held our first meeting with administration from Hutterdon and Warren counties to discuss the promotion and advertisement of agricultural farms and agritourism businesses across our 3 counties, a tri-county service you could think of. This collaboration aims to showcase the beauty and value of our northwestern New Jersey corner to the rest of the state, right? We're pretty unique, all 3 of us. Our primary focus is to promote County Route 519, which is a route that travels through Sussex, Warren, and Hutterdon counties. Please note, farms and agribusinesses do not need to be located directly on County Route 519 to participate. The route will simply serve as the backbone of our promotional efforts. We will provide directions and distance information to guide visitors to various destinations off that main route of County Route 519. This model for this initiative is based on a successful 579 trail from Hutterdon County. In our meeting last week, we agreed that scaling this model to a tri-county level is a promising direction for the project. We've seen something successful, and we want to apply it to a tri-county level. The rationale for the Tri-County Initiative is that our 3 counties have a unique and significant agricultural presence within New Jersey. By enhancing and promoting existing farms and ag businesses, we can attract new customers from across the state. This would include Mercer, Middlesex, and Union counties coming to Sussex counties, as they'll be directed to travel north on County Route 519. Similarly, residents from Sussex, Passaic, Morris, and even Bergen counties will be encouraged to explore businesses further south to Hutterdon. Start in Sussex, head south 519 to get to Hutterdon. And obviously, Warren's right in the middle, so they would receive the benefit from both south travelers traveling north and north travelers traveling south. Additionally, in the meeting, Ron just left, but from Ron's expertise and our discussion, it was revealed 2 potential funding sources. A tri-county LEAP grant, which Ron could talk a bit more about, but also funding from the Highlands Council. We discussed, and there's like specific funding that the Highlands Council would really love from this. But really, following last week's meeting, my task was to inform the commissioners of Warren and Hutterdon counties, as well as all of you, about this initiative. Specifically from you, I'm seeking just this sounds good, keep working on this, Shaq. In addition, with me and Ron to continue collaborating on this project with Hutterdon and Warren counties. I've already communicated with the commissioners from Hutterdon and Warren counties. This has been recent, so I only got a response from one from each county, so one from Warren, one from Hutterdon, and both were positive. Yeah, so in addition to that, I did introduce this at the Sussex County Board of Ag the other night and presented a potential idea, not saying this was going to happen, but they were, really thought it was worthwhile. So all in all, just wanted to see if this sounded good. Yeah.
I do. I like it.
Yeah, just wanted some feedback.
Well, that's good. Hopefully our Route 519 will be open in Frankfurt before we know.
Oh, yeah, I know that bridge is out.
Takes me a lot longer to get to Bridge.
Yeah, they're a little ways out, actually. They're just on piles, actually. The only thing I would ask, Jack, I like your idea. That's good. You got my support for sure, is to get in touch with Tammy Horsfield.
Yeah.
And just, if you haven't done that already, I don't know if you have or not.
We, me and Autumn have been, talking about, probably what we're going to say.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
get in touch with her and just let her know. It's better to let her know than find out later, and
Yeah.
keeps the peace a little bit.
Yeah, because initially this all started from the Four Seasons of Agriculture. So
Okay.
I don't know if Ron mentioned, we were looking at updating the site, like Christina mentioned, just modernizing it, promoting that as well. But Yeah. So I would say if you're really interested, check out Hunterdon County's 579 Trail, because that's really kind of the model, and just think of it as not just Hunterdon County, but Warren and Sussex, and mimicking off that. Very, just foundational steps. We're meeting sometime in July to, report back. So,
Perfect.
yeah, I'll keep you
Sounds good
updated.
to me. Thank you.
Thanks.
Commissioner Schick?
Okay, so everybody on this board loves our veterans and we love our college. The college is embarking on an ROTC program. And in today's meeting, they surprised me with that information. They knew I would be, dancing like a ballerina over that because of my support for our veterans. They've asked us if we would get together. I'm asking everyone here to consider signing on to a letter of support for their application and their grant funding. They seem to think that that would be the last item needed to push us across the goal line so that Sussex County Community College can indeed have an ROTC program right here in Sussex County.
Sounds good to me.
So we could talk more about it offline, but I would ask for your consideration with that. And secondly, with all the talk about the Sussex County Food Pantry Program and the great work that they do, there are two young teenage girls that run a weekend bag program during the school year. And they and their parents deliver the food themselves. They pack the bags, and they work for 10 months a year around all of the school systems. They are now in 20 school systems in Sussex County, and they are anonymously helping, the people that they're helping remain anonymous so that they won't have any peer pressure about not having enough money to eat and that kind of thing. And I would just like to recognize them with a proclamation. And I just think that when you have two young teenage girls embarking on this on their own, out of their own heart, everything is donated from various places. I just like to recognize them. I support them monetarily, so I don't know if that's a conflict or not that I want to do this, but openly I support them, and our Bible study supports them. And I see the work that they do, and now they're in 20 schools.
Amazing. I just spoke to them at Newton Day. That's what's it called, the weekend
Weekend bag program.
bag program.
The
Okay.
food pantry delivers on average 1,200 bags every weekend to support that same effort.
So,
Yes.
I would just like to,
It's huge.
put together a proclamation or some sort of recognition from us, letting them know that how greatly we appreciate them and their hard work for their peers in the community.
Sounds good to me. Thank you. Okay.
I got a question. Great for the weekend bag program. I was actually with them at the chamber. They got an award at the chamber luncheon. Great kids. The ROTC. I don't know if you want to talk about it now. Not that I'm against it. I'm just curious how that's all going to work. Do you have all that information, or is this just?
I don't have their specific documentation, but in a nutshell, that they join with the college. The students get involved in the ROTC program. They have to serve some time once they finish their schooling to repay the benefits that they get from being in the program. I can get you a full detailed list of how the program operates
Why
outside
don't
of
we
this.
invite Dr. Connolly and Dr. Homer for a brief presentation?
That would be
We can do that.
better.
Yeah.
I want to, if it's getting all funded by the military, there's no offset by the county. I just want to be very clear on
Right.
what's.
Okay.
So let's Christina can invite them for a brief presentation.
That work for
Sound
you?
good?
Yeah. I don't want to spend any taxpayer money, and certainly don't want to take any money out of their budget that we're doing. But this was something that they've applied for, and they've been working on, and they finally been recognized.
Yes, I think that sounds great. I
Yeah.
would love to hear what they have to say.
Yep,
Okay.
thanks.
Any other new business? Okay, number 22, public session from the floor. This public session is for those wishing to make general comments of 3 minutes or less on non-agenda topics. Please line up at the microphone and state your name and municipality for the record. Can I get a motion to open the floor for public comment?
So moved.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney and Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. The floor is open.
I'm back.
Aye.
I will keep it short.
Can you just state your name and municipality for the
Kathleen
record?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy Brennan, Hanson Township.
Thank you.
I just came recently from a dentist appointment, so my mouth is a little wonky at the moment, so I will try to keep it short, and if I slur my words, that's why.
We got it.
Again, I'm here because stolen valor remains a serious and heinous issue that cannot be just swept under the rug. It taints not only the reputation of Commissioner Hayden, but the whole county. I again would call for his resignation. I would also question the cost to the county, and of course, thus being the taxpayers, for the lawsuits he has filed against, I guess, several of you, and also the fees to draw up documentation that you have to submit to the state in terms of the food pantry, so that you can document that there's not anything, what would you say, fishy going on? And I'm very concerned about that. And also, I see he is not present again tonight, leaving me to question what his participation on this board actually is, or how much he's actually participated on this board, and other work besides going after the quote-unquote food pantry. And thank you. I can't talk anymore.
And thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Anyone else? That was the quickest one we've had all year. Can I get a motion to close the floor for public comment and return to regular business?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner DeGroot and a second from Commissioner Schick. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained. Number 23, reminders, please check the county's website at www.sussex.nj.us for meeting schedules. Number 24, executive session. Christina?
Resolution regarding providing for an executive closed session not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12 et sec. Whereas the subject matters about to be discussed may be excluded from the public portion of the meeting by resolution of the Board of County Commissioners as an exception to the Open Public Meetings Act pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12B. And whereas it appears necessary for the Board of County Commissioners to discuss such matters in executive session. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Sussex, in accordance with the provisions of NJSA 10:4-12B and NJSA 10:4-13, that the board at this time enter into an executive session from which the public shall be excluded, and be it further resolved that the general nature of the subjects to be discussed relate to the following items authorized by NJSA 10:4-12B as designated below. Number 7, matters relating to litigation, negotiations, and the attorney-client privilege, prosecutor's office, and Board of Elections. Be it further resolved that the deliberations conducted in closed session may be disclosed to the public upon determination of the Sussex County Board of County Commissioners, or provided by law that the public interest will no longer be served by such confidentiality. And be it further resolved that upon completion of the business for which the board has entered into the executive session, the board shall reconvene and resume its meeting open to the public. And be it further resolved that the board expects to possibly take formal action after returning from executive session, except after returning from executive session.
Can I get a motion to adopt the executive session resolution and enter into executive session?
So moved.
Okay, Commissioner DeGroot, in a second.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney, any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Can I get a motion to adjourn from executive session and return to regular business?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Schick and Commissioner DeGroot seconds. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained. Number 17, personnel was held until after executive session. Personnel agenda of 6/26/24. We are not making any motions.
We're not taking any.
Not taking any action. So number 25, adjournment. Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Still moved.
Second.
Deputy Director Carney and a second from Commissioner DeGroot. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. 9:04 PM.